seriousness. Let's try again. There's been a bit of seriousness in my world a little lately. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to start that again because that's pretty much me. I can't talk properly. There's been a lot of serious matters in my videos lately. That's what I'm trying to say. And so what I thought, I actually just made a whole video but realised I was chucking a leggy like this in the whole thing. So I'm going to do it again because I don't feel that that's appropriate. But yes, I thought that today I would tell you a little bit about where I come from and what it's like around where I live and things like that. I would take you outside, but I think it's about to piss down raining, so I don't really want to get my camera wet, so yeah. But anyway, so today on the agenda we are going to talk about my hometown. Actually, it's not my hometown. Well, technically it is now, but it wasn't before. I didn't grow up here. Well, okay. I was born in Sydney, so Sydney is my home city. Okay, let me start it this way. Where I live, it is classified the western suburbs of Sydney. Sydney's west. Sydney's west has a few little stigmas attached to it. If you say that, oh, I live in the west, first of all, you people think you live out in the sticks, which I just realised is an Australian term. So that means pretty much you live out in the bush, you live out where there's not a lot around and it's pretty deserted, which actually couldn't be further from the case. It's getting, well, comparatively I suppose to the city, it is out in the sticks. But second of all, living in Sydney's west sees you classified as a Westie. Now, you probably don't know what a Westie is. A Westie is someone who, how can I put this nicely? In the descriptive sense, I'm not saying that people that live in the west are all this way, but they're kind of classified as uneducated. Barry, would you get the cat off my bed? I am not fucking kidding you. If that dog shits on my bed once more, I'll hit the roof. Dero. Oh, Dero's Australian as well. They're all Australian words, I think, to explain it. An uneducated bunch of morons, basically. Gross people. Barry, don't you spill that beer on the carpet. That carpet is from Kmart. That is very, very expensive bloody carpet, mate. You'd better be looking after it. No, I'm serious. Mate, don't be... I can see what you're doing with your beer, Barry. It's not funny. Yeah, you're just a ball of laughs. You're just so hilarious, Barry. You crack me up. Can't you just see me sitting here laughing? Yeah, well, you'll be paying for the new carpet. That was at least $20. Jesus. Now, as a long-term inhabitant of the western suburbs, 23 years in fact, I've actually lived in different parts of the western suburbs. Classified western suburbs anyway. And, oh well, you know, I've met a hell of a lot of people, and all from different walks of life, I suppose you could say. And the general idea of a Westie is interesting. Because, you see, obviously in Sydney there's north, south. Have to think about this. Your east will be over there, and west. And I have a little bit of an opinion of all of them. First, I think the south are pretty much, most of them are the same as the west. So much people. The north, well, yeah, the north. They just think that their properties are the best in the world and that nobody is greater than us. And the rest of Sydney are crap. And the east, well, they're pretty much on the water, so they have a right to be snobs because they have really beautiful houses. But, actually, in part of the east, Bondi, that's a huge tourist attraction for backpackers, British backpackers. But I don't really know a lot about that because I don't go there much. So, but the Westies. Can you go line up the Barbie, mate, so we can have some snags and some taters? Yeah, I've got your VB in the fridge, but I'm not getting it for you, you pig. Getting it. I don't really know. I tend to think that there are such people as Westies. And I'm sorry. However, I don't think that they all reside in the West. Just the general connotation of just the general idea of a Westie, I think it exists. And they're not horrible people, they're just really rough. That's a good explanation, they're rough. Johnny, if you pick up that piece of wood one more time, I will grab it and smack you over the head with it, right? Did you hear me? Get over here. Get over here. Come here. I'm going to give you a whopping, I tell you. And they sort of talk a certain way. They talk a bit different. Not a bit different, it's so rude. They talk in a more, What? What are you talking about? Nah, man, I'm not getting the kids. Those bloody kids, I tell ya. They came over here last night and they were rummaging on the piano. And, you know, that's my grandma's piano. It's been in our family for years. It's bloody kids, I don't know. And you're not getting chicken. I can't afford chicken. We had chicken last month, alright? So anywho, I don't really know why I'm talking about this, but basically I think that Westies exist. I think that they're in all countries. But I'm certainly not a Westie. Not at all.